Hello, we're starting off this week a little differently than usual. This month is September, which is Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month. So I wanted to talk about some important things related to that. Unfortunately, in this world, every 40 seconds, someone dies by suicide. But no matter what, it can always get better. There's always a chance. We're all human. We all have emotions. We have good days, we have bad days, we have great days, and we have horrible days. No matter who you are, no matter how big, how small, how old, how young, there is no shame in having emotions. We all get sad, and sometimes we need someone to help. And there's no shame. It does not make you weak to get help. Look at it like using a flashlight when you're lost in the dark. You can reach out to a family, friend, a loved one. And you can also be that person to reach out for someone. Check on them. You never know when someone's in need. They may not show it, but it's always great to be there to help out. And even when you feel like there's no one to talk to, there is also a 24/7 lifeline. Dial 988. It's open all year round. It's free. It's confidential. It's a crisis and suicide prevention lifeline. But most importantly, remember how special you are. Just being you makes you special enough. Your life is important. You still have a story to tell. And when you feel like giving up, remember why you hung on for so long. You are special. Your life matters, and there is hope.
It's chapter 214 of Imagine Live. I'm your host, Mike Zeke, accompanied as always by my high-flying hippie tie-dye guy, Jimmy the high-flying hippie. What's up tonight, my friend?
What's up, Mike Zeke? It is I, that tie-dyed guy from so high in the sky. Chapter 214, right in between Reynoldsville and Altoona, from the rowdiest crowd in the imagination right to the home turf next Saturday, Mike Zeke. This is what we call the go-home show. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. You're watching the longest running live professional wrestling program still going in Pennsylvania today. Me and Mike Zeke bring it to you every week, but we couldn't without you, the viewer. Please take a second. Hit subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that notification bell. Check out all things Imagine Wrestling on social media.
Well, from one go-home show we had last Wednesday in Reynoldsville, we're at our go-home show heading into Saturday for our next volume show here in Altoona, just 3 days away. We got a lot going on here tonight. First of which, we've got two. You heard that right. We have two matches here on the telecast here tonight. First of which will be one Lucio Deveer going 1 versus 2 against Sweet Baby Trey and the Acquired Taste, Mason Lawrence. That'll be coming up here very, very shortly. And then, in our main event, for the first time ever in Imagine Live history, DC Bentley will be taking on Bangin' Jake Wiley, one half of the Rad Boys. We're going to have one half of the Rad Boys, one half of Wild West colliding here in our main event tonight. Plus, we're going to hear from Kato, his challenger on Saturday, Glenn Spectre. Interim heavyweight champion Gorgeous Gregory and challenger Malachi Gage will come face-to-face. We will also hear from our new tag team champions, the Troublemakers, the Classic Rockers, the low-life James Ross, his father, the good neighbor, John Ross, and returning to Imagine Live and Imagine Wrestling, Magnus Knox is in the house. So we'll hear from Magnus Knox here in just a little bit. And as I said, Saturday, man, we're just 3 days away. Very, very limited VIP is left for Saturday's show. So if you would like VIP tickets, don't wait. Go to the website as soon as this show is over. Get your VIP tickets for Saturday and don't wait.
You know, there's not a bad seat in the house in Altoona, Mike Zeke. When you go to the Juniata Civic Association building and see Imagine Live on their home court, it's the best way to see it. Sure, you can tune in free here on a Wednesday to catch up every week, but you're going to want to be there. You're going to want to sit among the imagination and feel it live. Yep. Get your tickets.
And speaking of Saturday, our sponsor, as always, for our Altoona events is Renewal by Anderson. If you or anyone you know or love are looking for high-quality windows and or home, patio door, home investment options within your budget, contact Jordan Trees of Renewal by Anderson at 814-330-9870. Give them a call, shoot them a text, see what the promotions they are that they have that they're running for September. I said last week, starting to get a little chilly, especially the last couple days. You're going to want to keep that heat once you turn it on in your home. So invest in your home. Call Jordan Trees of Renewal by Anderson and get new windows for your home today.
There's no bad time of year to invest in your home, your family, and yourself with Renewal by Anderson. We thank our sponsors.
Yeah. And with that, we're going to hear from our new tag team champions, the Troublemakers, right now.
Imagination, it's about damn time the Troublemakers are your tag team champions. And the number one contenders to our title are the Classic Rockers. A team that manages to stick their nose in our business any chance they get. And if you ask me, those two don't have what it takes to be champions.
And when you look at those two, you see two bums. But when you look at Tyler Brooks and Kanan Christopher, you see self-made champions. And we were trained under the big boss, Glenn Spectre. And Glenn Spectre, Kanan Christopher, and Tyler Brooks are the most dominating faction to ever grace professional wrestling. And now that we got these titles, we don't plan on losing them anytime soon.
No, we don't. So when we beat the Classic Rockers, anybody in the locker room who thinks they stand a chance against us, they can line up and they can get knocked down too. And that
is an FAKT fact.
Bet.
You see, Troublemakers, when you look at us, yeah, you might see two friends, two people that, I don't know, stick their nose where it's not needed. Two bums, but when we look at you, all we see are two goons that don't know how to cut their hair, that still wear their high school little hoodies. And you say that you're trained by the biggest gorilla in all of Imagine Wrestling, Glenn Spectre? It means nothing to us. Troublemakers, this is more about being a champion. This is more about chasing history and giving imagination, not what they want, but what they need. And maybe that's a high-flying hippie and a rocker. Jimmy, take it away.
On a night where Glenn Spectre squares off against our trainer, Cato, your trainer versus our trainer, their student versus our students. We're going to show you why Imagine Dojo is the premier professional wrestling training center in Pennsylvania today. I let these guys get under my skin a little bit, Chris Sands, and it's fun because it is more about more than title belts. It's about more than having a good time. It's about my legacy, his legacy, our legacy, our trainers' legacy. This might be the highest stakes that me and you have competed for, Chris Sands. And we're up to the challenge because we climbed the mountain like no one else. This is my mountain. I am the homegrown hero, and I will become the first Triple Crown champion in Imagine Wrestling history. With Chris Sands by my side this Saturday, wear your tie-dye.
Wear your bandanas.
Come out and support us as we take the gold home. And then we're going to party right with the imagination.
Oh yeah, and another thing, Troublemakers, learn how to spell, damn it.
Introducing, he is the self-proclaimed Imagine Live champion, the acquired taste, Mason Lawrence.
The acquired taste is leaving a sour taste in everyone else's mouth, except for Sweet Baby Trey.
And his tag team partner, Sweet Baby Trey.
Bad attitude and even worse haircut. I don't even know how to explain this guy.
I just saw the bottom of his tag. And introducing their challenger, he is Lucio Deveer.
We heard from him earlier this evening. This is a 20-year veteran, very, very dangerous individual.
Going at it here, 2-on-1. And here we go. Got the matchup started. He's already got a disadvantage, and then they jump him right at the beginning. Come on, you got to listen to the referee here.
Yeah, Lucio Deveer, no stranger to competition. He's been in a lot of situations, Mike Zeke. He's been in a lot of different matches. A handicap match, I'm sure he's ran into one along the way. If anyone can navigate this, it's going to be the veteran, Lucio Deveer.
Oh!
Kind of a miscue by the tag team there.
No, they're, fairly new tag team. I mean, I know they wrestled you guys this past weekend here in Reynoldsville. Unsuccessfully, I might add.
Yeah, I whipped Mason Lawrence like I rolled into Reynoldsville and rented a mule.
He owe you some money?
There wasn't nothing Sweet Baby Trey could do about it as I sauced that kid all over the ring.
Yeah. Mason Lawrence trying to take it to Lucio. Ooh, just driving the point of his knee into the spine of Lucio Deveer.
To say what you want about Mason Lawrence, though, he is a graduate of Imagine Dojo. He does have the goods there. You see that double chin lock.
Yeah, man. He got that in deep. Ow! Would we call that Mohawk pulling Wednesdays?
Perhaps. He dulled the point on Lucio Deveer's Ed Grimley hairdo there. The dorsal fin of Lucio Deveer coming into play.
The over-under on his Mohawk getting pulled every match is fairly high.
Yeah, Lucio Deveer, he goes to the beach swimming. They see that sticking up out of the water. They think it's a shark fin. They clear the beach.
Oh.
They see John the ref on the beach. They get Greenpeace to push him back into the ocean. That's a choke on the ropes. Mason Lawrence, look at Sweet Baby Trey taking the opportunity.
Just trying. Lucio Deveer, man, just a little worse for wear. Seem to be on the same page and as we speak here. Just a 2 count for one Mason Lawrence.
Sweet Baby Trey, he's got a record longer than Lucio Deveer's wrestling career. I guess you could say Sweet Baby Trey, he's like mint jelly. He's on the lamb. Mason Lawrence, front face lock here.
That was good. Oh, there's a go. We got a blind tag. In comes Sweet Baby Trey. They better listen to the referee if they don't want to get disqualified.
Referee John Williams plays that rule book real close.
Yeah.
But he will let the action continue.
Big back suplex.
Textbook back suplex. Doesn't get much sweeter than that.
Cover again. Just relentless with this cover is Sweet Baby Trey. I don't even know if I can say this, but self-proclaimed MILF Hunter?
I suppose.
Are we allowed to say that? Someone's going to get back to me on that.
Hide your wives.
Yeah.
Because Sweet Baby Trey's flexing on everybody out here.
Oh, look at the way his arm is torqued.
Fujiwara armbar. Look at that. That is deep.
I don't think I've ever seen an armbar applied like that in this dojo here.
Lucio Deveer.
Looking for a roll-up here. Here we go.
Oh, near fall there.
Wow.
Deep schoolboy roll-up. Sweet Baby Trey beats him back to his feet, though.
Right back in on the offense. Oh, it's just raining down punches now. Make sure those are open.
He's chipping the paint away, Mike Zeke.
Yeah, Lucio Deveer's face paint. War paint, if you will. Big leaping elbow drop. Could have went for the cover there. This is a little unorthodox.
Now here, this parasite in to pick the carcass. I hope Lucio Deveer.
Yeah, G already said, this is what I pay you for.
Once again, Mason Lawrence was so offended at his loss in Reynoldsville. He went home and fired a member of his wait staff, his gardener. I mean, that's the third gardener he's been through since he's been here at Imagine Wrestling.
Maybe he should ask neighbor John about some gardening tips. Oh, big power slam from Lucio Deveer. 2, Sweet Baby Trey in to break up the pin.
Speaking of gardening, Mason Lawrence almost pushing up daisies right there after that deep power slam. Shades of Kensuke Sasaki there, Mike Zeke. Took him the full 360.
Yeah, you did. Oh, another back elbow from Sweet Baby Trey.
Well placed, well executed.
Hook of the leg.
Not a fan of that cover. He's got to get his weight on top of those shoulders. Grapevine that leg. He ain't going to pin Lucio Deveer like that.
I imagine he gets paid by the hour. Maybe that's why he's taking his time.
It's hard to say what his motives are. Obviously, the hired gun, the hired hand of Mason Lawrence.
Yeah, come on! Yeah, the referee's distracted.
There's a choke behind the back. Did you see the way Mason Lawrence was treating the building staff last Saturday, Mike Zeke? It was absolutely atrocious.
I heard about it. I wasn't in the house, but I heard about it.
Big body slam.
Man, textbook.
Sweet Baby Trey back into his own corner here.
Oh, nobody home for that big elbow.
Oh, no tag. Mason Lawrence going to go for one of his own.
Oh, but Lucio Deveer has nobody to tag in. He's by himself.
Boy, that mussed up his Peter Brady haircut, missing that elbow. Mason Lawrence hit that mat hard.
Oh, big shot from Lucio. Step out of the way. Stepping out of the way again. Oh! There's a big clothesline from Lucio.
Great ring placement by Lucio Deveer.
Oh!
Right between the eyes. Mason Lawrence.
Big clothesline from Lucio.
Lucio Deveer getting all that clothesline. That clothesline is the hallmark of Imagine Dojo. There's
Big
guys
shot.
like Lucio Deveer who throw that clothesline right there with absolute reckless abandon, Mike Zeke.
It's a hawk train. The Mohawk train. Meeting of the minds. Tuck under.
Meeting of bad haircuts.
There we go. Big double clothesline. Lucio Deveer's fired up, looking to put away Mason Lawrence here.
Looking for that Happy Valley driver.
Oh!
That kick looked low, Mike Zeke. That was questionable.
Yeah, that was a little low for me. Oh, my goodness! With a backstabber, followed up with a big lariat.
He got all that lariat.
That's it for Lucio Deveer.
Your winners, Sweet Baby Trey and Mason Lawrence. You hate to see it go down like that.
Give me the mic. Someone get him a mic. Shut up. Give me the mic. Someone get him a mic. Give me the mic. All right, Lucio, when you got to learn to quit? Every time you get in the ring with me, this is how it ends up. The match is over. Let's go. You keep coming back for more. You're lucky that I didn't kill you on Saturday. You're lucky I didn't kill you tonight. And you're lucky that I don't take your wife home and show her what it's like to be with a real man.
So how about that, huh? Yeah, you stay down when I'm talking to you, okay? See, we didn't need this advantage, okay? So how about this? You stay down. You stay down when I'm talking to you. How about on Saturday, you prove what friends of Lucio you have and find yourself a tag team partner? Because I know, we know, we will get what we want.
We're going to double up here because they took my microphone. But
Not a problem.
yeah, I wonder if interesting challenge. I wonder if Lucio has any potential friends of Lucio in the house this coming Saturday. Help him out.
Yeah. Oh, here's your microphone back,
Hey.
Mike Zeke.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, the victory for Sweet and Tasty. They needed that after the performance they had against the Classic Rockers on Saturday. So good on you, boys.
Sweet and Tasty.
Let's see how it goes Saturday against Lucio Deveer and his partner, whoever that may be.
Well, that was the first of 2 matches we have here in our main event. Don't forget, the debut of DC Bentley on Imagine Live taking on Bang and Jake Wiley here in our main event.
Things are about to get cheap, dirty, and nasty here on the program.
Yeah.
Make sure you stay tuned to see DC Bentley in ring.
Yeah, very quickly as well. And for those of you that were not in the house this past Saturday, let's take a look at what happened at the end of the Tag Team Championship matchup this past Saturday.
Braden made himself dizzy on that one. Both Troublemakers are down. Braden, wait, DC's up in the ring. DC, get down. Yeah! Braden with the super kick. It must be Braden and Tyler. Platinum Tyler Brooks just got caught. Look at the strength. Go for the double dare. Jake Wiley's up top. Double dare! Wait a minute!
The Red Boys are disqualified! Disqualified! Disqualified!
They are not disqualified. You are not an official. You are not an official. DC, no, this match is continuing.
The match continues regardless of what crazy DC Bentley says. Oh no! Oh no! Double trouble! Double trouble! No! No! Tyler Brooks with the cover! 2, 3! Oh my God! The Troublemakers are the new tag team champions!
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have new tag team champions, the Troublemakers, who will be defending against the Classic Rockers this Saturday. And I would like to bring in at this time the good neighbor, John Ross. Unfortunately, unsuccessful in your matchup this past Saturday. I understand it, that after you lost, you went directly to Imagine Management and you demanded a match against your son for this Saturday, to which what I've been told he's declined.
You know, a wise man once said that a foolish consistency is the hobgoblin of small minds. So you got to be responsible for your own actions first. See, everything, I thought about this. A lot of things that James Ross has said are actually true. I wasn't there. I wasn't the best person. Even when I came to this company, I wasn't the easiest person to get along with. But one thing that watching my son has made me realize is that I need to take accountability for myself and what I'm doing. I'm sure later on the watch is going to come out here. They're going to talk about how they interfered, and Malachi Gage is now fighting for the title. Just like a few months ago, they interfered and kept me from beating Coleman for the title. I don't really know what to say. I'll be honest with you. I'm at a loss for words. I'm a little frustrated, a little disappointed. But I'll tell you this, a good neighbor always has a plan. Whether it's getting a newspaper, watering the lawn, handling some pie, or teaching my son a lesson. I have a plan.
Thank you, John. Good neighbor, John Ross. Should be in the house this coming Saturday. Make sure you get your tickets if you haven't gotten them already. And now, at this time, someone I've been looking forward to speaking to since I heard he was here, the real deal, Magnus Knox. Woo! Where have you been?
Doing real deal stuff, man. I've been doing Magnus stuff. Rich Magnus stuff since Mason Lawrence paid me a lot of money. It was a lot of money, more than I could count to. It was at least $25. I don't know what number comes after that.
Wait a minute. So, first of all, is it legal to sell the championship? And you're telling me you sold it for $25. Is that what you're telling me right now?
I didn't say it was for $25. I said it was at least $25. There were more zeros. I just don't know what comes after that number, okay? Now, is it legal? Yes, of course it's legal. It's metal and leather. That belongs to me. And now it belongs to Mason Lawrence. He's a savvy businessman. I'm a savvy businessman. I would have paid maybe $50 for it. I think he got scammed personally, but you know what? It's okay. because he's the one that makes the business decisions, not me. So, you're probably asking yourself, Magnus, it's been a while since we've seen you, you know? Are you coming back? Yeah. Well, not for a while, because guess what? I'm rich now. I don't have anything to prove. I don't gotta be here. You all know I'm the real deal. So I am taking an extended vacation. I look forward to not seeing any of you morons for a while. Adios.
You were just gone for I guess this is the last we're going to see of Magnus Knox for a little bit. So I guess it's official. Mason Lawrence is our Imagine Live champion officially. Okay, let's regroup here. Now, at this time, let's bring in the watch, collectively of the Lowlife James Ross and the Sideshow Psycho, Malachi Gage. So, gentlemen, after Saturday, looking ahead, got 3 days from now. Sorry?
Carry on.
So, unsuccessful this past Saturday.
Yeah. Well, first off, I want to touch on what was mentioned a little bit earlier. My father, John Ross, went to Imagine Management, and Imagine Management did approach me, stating that John Ross had issued a challenge for me for this Saturday, and I declined. I openly and outwardly decline. I'm announcing it now publicly. I decline because I have nothing left to prove to John Ross. I have nothing left to prove to these people in relation to John Ross, and I know that makes everyone sad, but don't worry. I'm still going to be there on Saturday. Don't worry. I know these shows would feel hollow and empty and soulless if I wasn't around, so I'm going to make sure you all get your money's worth and get to see this pretty face. That being said, there's this old adage that iron sharpens iron, and so I'm seeking better opponents, people who can truly help me hone my craft and my skills. Crap doesn't sharpen iron. John Ross is crap. I've proven time and time again that I'm the best of my blood, and I don't need to deal with that crap. And although I came up short on Saturday, I guarantee that it won't be happening again, because I'm a person who learns from my mistakes, and I'm still on a road to the top. Speaking of the road to the top, the interim Imagine Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship will not be remaining out of the midst of the watch for long. It'll be returning to this family collective. It'll be returning to the world beater Chris Coleman, and it will be doing so in a one-on-one contest between Gorgeous Gregory and my brother, the clown they call Malachi Gage.
That's right. Me and Gorgeous Gregory this Saturday, September 15th, 1-on-1. And there's not a whole lot more that I need to say about Gorgeous Gregory to let you know how I feel. But Gorgeous Gregory, he has certain redeeming qualities. Does he not?
Yeah.
Gorgeous Gregory, he is a fighter. A fighter if there ever was one, Mike Zeke. Gorgeous Gregory doesn't know better than to stay down for a 3 count. So, Gorgeous Gregory, this Saturday, if you do not stay down for the 3, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell him, James, I am going to kill him. I am going to kill him. That is right. I am going to kill Gorgeous Gregory.
I've seen
you know
him
what?
do it.
And I might not just kill him. I might torture him and then I'll kill him. Or wait. I'll kill him and then I'll torture him. Or wait, I'll torture him, I'll kill him, I will bring him back once again, resurrected from the dead, and I'll torture him some more, and I will kill him one more time, so help me God. See, because God is not on Gorgeous Gregory's side, sure as hell, because they might send me to hell, but I don't care, because that's better than walking one more day on a planet where Gorgeous Gregory is the champion. And when I take that championship back in my hand, I'm going to walk face to face with Chris Coleman. I'm going to place that title back in his hands when and if he returns. And once and for all, I will rid Imagine Wrestling of the biggest fraud it has ever seen in the history of this company. Because wait for Saturday. Wait for Saturday.
I'm a fraud. I'm a fraud, right?
Yeah.
How about we ask them if I'm a fraud? I'm not, sweetheart. I am their generational talent. I am their once in a lifetime athlete, and I am their main character of this entire show. And at the end of the night, when I whooped him, they weren't chanting for Malachi Gage. They weren't chanting for Chris Coleman. They were chanting for their champ, and it's me. I will always be their champ, and I always have been. And you want to talk about death. You want to talk about killing me, sweetheart. That's fine. I'm prepared to die just like I've been prepared for all your little 2-on-1s. Boom!
Gregory's, can we get medical out here for Gregory? Let's throw it to the Glenn Spectre video.
Glenn and Cato and Glenn, and I Quit match, September 21st, Altoona, Pennsylvania. Imagine Wrestling. Cato, I have to believe in my heart there had to be a way for us to avoid this, but maybe not. It seems like from the first day I came to Imagine Wrestling, we were destined to go to war, and now it's completely unavoidable. The contract signed. This match is going to happen, and I have a feeling it's going to change you forever. You see, because Cato, just like I said before, it's everything that you stand for that's on the line. I have to wonder to myself, that little kid, Cato, who was bullied, who eventually grew up and pulled himself up by his bootstraps and created Imagine Wrestling. And don't get me wrong, all of that is admirable. What were you thinking about when I choked the life out of your body in the center of a ring clean? Put you unconscious. What were the last thoughts? Did you see me then? Cato, you asked me one question, just one question, the last Imagine Live where you discussed this match. You said to me, Glenn Spectre, are you willing to die for Imagine Wrestling? Because Cato said, I'd rather die in that ring than say I quit. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, Cato. Glenn Spectre, the big boss. I'm a mercenary. I always have been. I live by my own rules. So no, Cato, no. I'm not willing to die in that ring in an I Quit match. But I'll tell you what I am willing to do. I'm willing to oblige you. If you want to die in that ring rather than say, I quit, well, Imagine Wrestling fans, I promise, if that's what Cato wants, that's what Cato's gonna get. No cute catchphrase. I'll see you on the 21st.
So much talking. Glenn, there's been so much talking.
I feel like there's not many words left to say, but I'll give you some anyway. It's all a facade. Everything about you is phony. This American flag in the background, this coy little smile, this fake tough guy that every bully seems to want to portray. It's all a facade. It's not real. And this Saturday, I'm going to expose you. I know the stakes. Look, if you beat me, if I allow you to make this a wrestling match and you choke me out, it doesn't matter because I'm not going to say those words. I could pass out. I'm not going to say those words. You could choke me until I'm blue in the face and dead. I'm not going to say those words. But I'm not going to allow that to happen. You are going to understand a new level of violence. And I love the kids to come to our show. And I love the folks that are sensitive. But understand, this match is going to be a new level of violence. I am going to punch you in the face. I'm going to smash you. I'm going to hurt you. It's not the guy I wanted to be anymore. But you brought it out of me. I am counting down the minutes, the hours, the days. Glenn Spectre, this Saturday night at the Juniata Civics Association building, I am going to make you say, I quit.
Strong words from the boss there.
Yeah.
The real boss, Cato.
3 days. 3 days away from that matchup. 3 days away from your matchup. Potentially becoming the new tag team champions with one Chris Sands.
No one that I would rather share the journey.
It's going to happen, Mike Zeke. I promise.
And the destination with than my spontaneous buddy, Chris Sands.
Yeah. I'd like to also acknowledge the fact that a few minutes ago, prior to hearing from Cato and Glenn Spectre, not sure what's going on, but Gorgeous Gregory looked potentially to have suffered some sort of injury. I don't know what the deal is. Hopefully we'll have some more updates to social media leading up to the show because he will be defending the interim championship against Malachi Gage this Saturday. Speaking of Saturday, wouldn't be talking about Saturday if I wasn't talking about Renewal by Anderson. If you or anyone you know or love are looking for high-quality windows and or patio door home investment options within your budget, contact Jordan Trees of Renewal by Anderson at 814-330-9820.
Yeah, when you invest in your home, you invest in your family, you do it with Renewal by Anderson. We thank our sponsors.
And don't forget to like and subscribe, not only to this video, but to all of our videos. If you're not set up for our subscription service, make sure you do that as well. It's $9.99 a month. You get all the past shows. This Reynoldsville show. If you weren't in the house, guess what? You can watch it right now. It was available on Tuesday on demand on our Imagine Wrestling YouTube page. Get over there. Don't miss any of the action.
In reality, you could start at day one here at Imagine Wrestling and watch it in its entirety. That's what the people do these days, Mike Zeke. They binge watch things
chronologically.
Yeah, I'm not a binger. I'm more take benders, but I'd watch it all too. You know, I would.
I don't know about you, man, but I'm ready for this.
We're on to our next segment. All right, Gene, I'm going to have to answer your question after this. We're going to the ring.
Ring. Introducing, making his Imagine Live debut, one half of Wild West, DC Bentley.
Cheap, dirty, and nasty DC Bentley is exactly what he claims to be.
He looks very dejected right now. I understand he still hasn't spoken to the other half of Wild West. But ahead of this match, here we go. That's one half of the Rad Boys. Some call him a body guy. That's Bangin' Jake Wiley.
Tactical, maniacal. Jake Wiley's one of the most underrated superstars in Imagine Wrestling.
Here we go, man. Referee John Williams. Come on, John, let's go. I'm ready for this match. Here we go. We got a bell. Let's go. And DC's out already.
A lot of experience there, DC Bentley.
He's thinking about what he wants to do here.
It's right out in front of us here, Mike Zeke.
You know, I don't know why I showed up here tonight. I don't know why I showed up. You know, this last weekend I had a little bit of a, maybe you call it an epiphany, maybe you call it a spiritual awakening. But I woke up this weekend, Sunday, and I realized that this insane zeal that I've been pursuing, this kamikaze mission that I'm on against the Rad Boys, well, it's cost me a hell of a lot. It's cost me a hell of a lot. It's cost me too much. I lost the respect of my son. I lost my best friend, Dave Daniels. I lost the love of the imagination. You know, one day you guys will realize that when you get older, everything starts to turn numb. You stop feeling things. And I was so desperate to feel what you two feel. I was so desperate to feel like the best again, I would have done anything. And when I did to you two what I did to you on Saturday, when I cost you the Imagine Tag Team Championships, I felt something. I felt guilt. And I felt shame. And I had to look at the face of every single child of the imagination and see what I did to them. I was wrong. I was wrong about you, Jake. I was wrong about you, Braden. You really are the best. And I know you don't understand this yet, but from the deepest place in my heart, I really am sorry. Because what I've been doing has already cost me too much, and I don't want it to cost me anything else. And I know that you guys are not going to forgive me, but I hope one day that you can understand me and we can put this behind us and maybe grab a beer and maybe be friends again. I'm sorry.
Ring the bell.
I don't believe you. We're done. That's it. I'm done.
Let's get it on, guys.
Shake my hand, Jake. I'm done.
Hey, Brady.
What hit on me? Ah! Oh. Get him back.
This production's been, we send in promos, they can't even play it right. So, as I was saying, you guys are so stupid that last month's show we fooled you, and then this week, I mean, not only did we fool you, but we fooled the entire imagination into thinking, what, I quit. I just quit on DC Bentley. I mean, come on. I know you people watching YouTube are dumb, but that's a whole nother level, so we'll get to that. So, this got me thinking. It's got us thinking about your little challenge you made this week, and after many tireless nights of negotiations, the money is finally right. finally, thank you, Booker Man, wherever you're at over there hiding. So, I've got in my hand here, boys, a contract. See that, Bentley? Contract. Says you agreed to be part of the Imagine roster. So by signing this, not only are we a part of the roster, but this Saturday, we're gonna get Wild West out of retirement. Yeah, hit him again, little bitch. We're gonna come out of retirement for one night only this Saturday to prove that not only we're the best in wrestling, but just to kick you guys' asses. So Bentley, are you in?
I'm in.
Hold this mic for a minute. Let me sign this here, Bentley. Go ahead there. Get your little signature on there. This will be worth some money, so keep that. We don't want these marks making money. So, boys, this Saturday in Altoona, Imagination is finally going to get cheap, dirty,
And nasty.
Wild West.